Life is like a box of chocolates. You never know what you're gonna get. There is one sentence, just one, that is enough to evoke a face, a reassuring, honest, familiar face, the face of Tom Hanks. Welcome to a new episode of Actors Are Born. Today, we're talking about an actor who is not just a star, but has become part of our collective imagination. The friend next door, the reluctant hero, the common man faced with extraordinary trials. But how did he become one of the most beloved actors in America and perhaps the world? Hanks's career is a fascinating journey. It began in the 80s, in the melting pot of comedy. Films like Splash and especially Big introduced him to the world as a brilliant talent with perfect comedic timing and a rare ability to communicate an almost childlike innocence. In Big, where he plays a child in an adult's body, he doesn't just make us laugh, he moves us. It is there, in that performance that earned him his first Oscar nomination, that we first glimpsed the depth hidden behind that smile. But it was in the 1990s that the transformation took place. Tom Hanks ceased to be just a good comedic actor and became a living legend. It all happened in 2 years, with 2 films that marked the history of cinema. First, in 1993 came Philadelphia. Hanks shed his sunny image to play Andrew Beckett, a lawyer with AIDS fighting against prejudice. He loses weight, shows himself to be fragile, vulnerable, but full of unshakable dignity. The world was left speechless, and the Academy awarded him his first well-deserved Oscar. The following year, 1994, he did something that only Spencer Tracy had managed to do. He won his second consecutive Oscar, and he did it with a character that has entered everyone's hearts, Forrest Gump. A performance that is a miracle of balance. Hanks gives life to a simple man with a pure soul who travels through American history without ever losing his innocence. He could have been a caricature, but in his hands, Forrest becomes a universal symbol of hope and love. From that moment on, his career has been a collection of iconic roles. He is Captain Miller in Saving Ryan Private, who shows us the horror of war through the eyes of a good man forced to make terrible choices. He is the castaway Chuck Noland in Castaway, the protagonist of a solitary odyssey that sees him acting for almost the entire film in the company of a volleyball, Wilson, giving us one of the most powerful and physically demanding performances of all time. He is the moral compass of the Green Mile, the courageous captain of Sully, the irreproachable Walt Disney in Saving Mr. Banks, and let's not forget, he is the voice of our favorite toy, Sheriff Woody in Toy Story. But what is Tom Hanks's secret? Why do we trust him so much? Perhaps because his greatest talent is empathy. Hanks doesn't play a character, he becomes one. And he does it with such honesty that we, the audience, can't help but feel by his side, suffer with him, and rejoice for him. He is the embodiment of the common man, the everyman, but with a deep nobility of soul. His characters are not superheroes, but ordinary people who, when put to the test, find unexpected strength within themselves. And this gives us hope. Tom Hanks has taught us that you can be a hero without superpowers, that kindness is a form of courage, and that even in the darkest situations, there is always room for humanity. He is not just an actor we watch on a screen, he is a traveling companion who, for 40 years, has been telling us the stories we need to hear. And for that, we will never stop thanking him. Thank you for joining us. We look forward to seeing you in the next episode of Actors Are Born. See you soon!